Hey friends, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So I had to go ahead and change the backdrop. I just felt like the gray one was like washing me out and just making everything look too sparkly. So I decided to use a black one that I got a while back. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look at this moment, but I'm hoping within the next couple weeks, I'm going to do like an organization thing where I clean out my whole room, and hopefully I'll be able to give you guys like a real background. I'm hoping that that's the case. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to be just yet, but I do really want to try to switch up the backdrops and things like that, because that gray one, y'all, I just feel like I was so comfortable with using that one that I didn't want to switch it up. But I'm going to try this one for a while and see how this one plays out. So in today's video, we're going to be testing out some stuff by Essence. So this is going to be like probably a 2 or 3 part video, just because I got 3 eyeshadow palettes and some lip liners and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys everything I got. So they came out with this new palette, and this is the Essence Coffee to Glow eyeshadow palette. So this is in cardboard packaging, and here are these shades. Of course, I love these. I love in neutral tones. They also came out with this new palette. This is the Essence My Rose Will Go On eyeshadow palette. So this one actually comes with a mirror. And then the last new palette that they came out with is the Nothing Compares to Nude eyeshadow palette. Then they also came out with 8 new lip liners, but I ended up getting 7 because Ulta did not have all 8. So I think maybe at the end of the video, I'll use one of these, but I'm going to actually swatch all of these in a different video. And then the last new item I got from them was the Essence What the Fake Extreme Plumping Lip Filler. So they only had one shade in this one. But they also came out with other lip plumpers that they had like a variety of shades for. Those other ones were like $3.99, and I think this one was like either $4.99 or $5.99. And then the lip filler liners, I think, were either $4.99 or $5.99. The palettes each were $5, and then the coffee palette was, I think, like $8. I will have links in the description box for everything below in case you guys want to go ahead and check it out. So for today, we are going to be doing a look with the coffee palette, and then I'm probably going to use the lip plumper at the end of the video as well. So we're going to go ahead and start with an eyeshadow primer. This is the Ace Beauté Amplifying Eyeshadow Base in the shade Light. So I am just going to go ahead and prime both lids. Okay, that was way too much for one side. Hang on, but there is something super loud outside right now. I swear, the time I film, it's like prime time where everybody just so happens to wake up, go outside their house, and start making a lot of noise. I'm just going to go back over that with my damp beauty sponge. So I went ahead and turned my light down a little bit because honestly, guys, it's really hard for me to tell how bright it actually is because I'm looking at it through a little tiny screen. So I'm first going to take a light neutral. Oh my God, you guys, I'm just now noticing this shade right here. If you guys have ever seen reviews on the Huda palettes, they have these type of shades. Oh my God, that makes me like so excited. But I first do want to take just this shade right here. Very powdery. I'm going to take this on a big fluffy Morphe brush. I'm just going to blend this pretty much everywhere. I didn't even recognize that shade until just now. I feel like that's going to be so pretty. I honestly think this is the first time I've ever used an Essence palette. And if I did, I really can't remember. But so far, so good. I'm very impressed. I mean, for a $7 palette, I mean, seems pretty good so far. I mean, the drugstore has just literally been killing it lately, like with their eyeshadow palettes and everything else. Like, I'm super impressed. So I'm going to take a bit of a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to grab the shade right here. I'm just going to blend this a little more into my crease. Again, the shade picked up really well. And again, super duper pigmented. Holy crap, you guys. That is like so amazing, especially from a palette this affordable. Also going to pack this right on the outer V. I've honestly been liking using bigger blending brushes for like all of my crease work and stuff, just because it gives more of a seamless blend and there isn't any like streaks or lines. But wow, you guys, that was literally 2 dips with my brush. So now that I have those 2 transitional shades laid down, I'm going to go in with a deeper shade now. So for the outer V, I'm going to take this JH33 brush, and I'm going to take this shade right here. I mean, this shade doesn't look much deeper than the last shade we used, but I'm going to try it out anyways. And again, it picked up really well. Oh yeah, see, it's just a little bit darker than the last shade. Not a whole lot. but enough to deepen this area up. I'm not going to use this small brush to blend it into the crease, but I will go back in with a big fluffy brush. So I'm going to take the same deep shade just on the bigger blending brush and just work that right here into the crease. So I'm going to go back in with the first shade right here and just lightly blend everything out. So we are going to move on for some shimmer shades now, but I really am dying to swatch that glossy shade. So I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to swatch it. Okay, so it's actually not giving me anything. I mean, as you guys can see, it's literally just like wet. It's not giving me like any color whatsoever. I think the trick is to maybe keep digging your finger in there, I guess. Like, because I feel like once you actually dig down in there, you'll be able to get those burgundy colored beads. But as of right now, I think it would take a whole lot of digging because, yeah, like I said, I swatched it, but you can't even see anything because it's still very clear. And swatch this one right here. I do want to see what this one looks like. It has like swirls in it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is freaking beautiful. Holy crap. This definitely feels like it's wet as well. Oh my God, you guys, that is freaking beautiful. Holy shit, I was not expecting that. Let's go ahead and swatch the shade right below. Okay, so this is more of your average shimmer shade. Just very dry and normal, I guess you could say. Oh my God, you guys, we gotta go in with that wet one. I really want to see how it'll apply on my eye. I'm just gonna take the Morphe M124 brush. And again, I'm going to grab this shade right here. If this picks up with a brush as well as it did with my finger, I'm gonna be very impressed. And again, it is very wet. So it'll definitely pick up with a brush, but I think it's going to take a lot more work and effort. But as you guys can see, that is literally freaking beautiful. So I'm probably going to put this halfway across the lid. But I mean, it's applying really nicely with a brush as well. And usually shades like this don't pick up very well with the brush, so I'm very impressed. Yes, I am like living for this freaking eye look, especially that glossy shimmer, like wow. So I want to find a shade right here for the inner part, and I think I'm actually probably going to use this shade right here. If this isn't deep enough, I'll go in with the deepest shimmer. Let's see how this one picks up with a brush. It's just going to go right here toward the outer part. Again, a really pretty shimmer shade. I do really wish I could have gotten the liquidy shade to work, but I'm hoping that maybe, like, if I keep using it and stuff, I'll eventually get to those little beads. So I'm going to go back into the deepest shade we use, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to pack some more of that right here. And these shades seem to blend out really, really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the deepest shimmer shade. I just want to go over top right here. So I'm probably going to do a wing and mascara and all that good stuff, but I'm not going to do it on camera because it just takes too long. So I'm going to get off camera. I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back and we can finish up this look. So I went ahead and did a wing and I also did lashes, and I absolutely love this freaking eye look. It is gorgeous. The shades applied so well. The shimmer shade, absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. So worth the $7. Like, I absolutely love this. I'm just wondering if this is going to be a limited edition. I bet it is. So if you don't have this yet, you guys need to pick this up. It's so affordable, so freaking good. I also forgot to mention too in the beginning, I also got their new mascara. So this is the Essence Double Trouble Mascara. So I forgot to mention this in the beginning. I'm not sure. I might use this today on my lower lashes, or I might save this for the second part of this video. Let's go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. So I'm going to go back in with this shade right here and then also this shade. So I'm first going to go in with the lighter shade first. I'm just taking this on a pencil brush. And then I'm going to take the deeper shade on a skinny smudging brush. I'm going to try this shade right here for the inner corner. I'm not sure if it's going to be light enough, so if it's not, I will go into my regular highlighting shade, which I don't think. Okay, maybe it might be light enough. Pulls more of like a pink shade, but it is really pretty. So I'm just going to take one of my highlighting shades out of my CoverGirl palette, and I'm just going to try to brighten up that inner corner a little bit. So I guess I'm going to use the Essence Double Trouble Mascara. I'm only going to use it on my lower lashes, but in an upcoming video, I do want to try this out on my top lashes as well, because that's where the real test is, because my real lashes are super short. So here is what the wand looks like. It actually has like a curve to it, and the bristles are actually really kind of quite small. So the bristles on the top are very small, and then if you can see, the bristles on the bottom are actually larger. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to the lower lashes. This is actually a pretty big wand. I usually like smaller wands for the bottom. So this is actually a really, really cool wand. I feel like the smaller bristles are really nice for the lower lashes, and then I feel like the longer ones are going to be really good for the top ones. But honestly, I feel like all mascaras do the exact same thing for my bottom lashes. It's the top ones that I really can see a difference in. I do like that I feel like I can get a really clean application with this, and it's not like super messy or super wet, because with the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, the green one, that one is extremely wet when you first open it. And I am noticing that with these smaller bristles, it actually almost grips into your lashes and kind of brushes them through, which is a really nice feature. And of course, I love the pink and white packaging. So let's go ahead and do the lips now. So I'm just going to remove this lip gloss that I had on. So I am going to give you guys like a little sneak peek of what all the colors of the lip shades look like, or the lip liners. A lot of them look very red and very pink. Now, when I do a whole dedicated video on this, I'm going to talk about a few things, but on Ulta's website, when you're choosing these colors, a lot of the colors look more on like the nudish, reddish side. Like, they do not look like they do in person. Like, in person, there isn't not one really single brownish nude shade. So I think the website was a little bit deceiving. But today I'm going to be using the Maybelline lipstick in Seductress. So I do want to try to find a lip pencil that's going to match this one. So out of all 7 shades, I think that one of these is going to match. So there's 01 Curious and then 02 Perfect. So I think for today, I'm going to go in with 02 Just Perfect. I feel like that's going to match the lipstick very well. So I'm just going to start lining with the lip liner. So these do seem pretty creamy, but they also seem really matte, which I definitely like a more matte lipstick. I feel like when it's creamy, I just make a mess of everything and it wears off a lot easier. And then again, taking the Maybelline lipstick in Seductress. Honestly, these are a really good pair. I don't usually wear pinky lipsticks, but I do like the one by Maybelline, and I feel like it's not like too overly pink. So I think for today, I'm going to skip out on the gloss. I will try that again in an upcoming video when I swatch the lip liners. I feel like I said that 100 times, but I want you guys to know. So let's go ahead and swatch this coffee palette, and then we're going to talk all about it. I mean, there's pretty much not a lot to say because you guys already know my thoughts on it. So I'm going to start with this row up here, and then so on and so forth. I really wish I could have got some pigment out of that glossy looking shade, but maybe like if I keep using it. So here are these swatches. I mean, they tell you for themselves, guys. They are absolutely amazing. Everything's swatched really well. The shimmers, they're literally so pigmented, and the mattes are so buttery, so smooth. Honestly, you guys, this palette deserves all the freaking hype in the world. $7. I mean, this is an amazing little palette. I mean, this is very travel friendly. It's super small. It doesn't have a mirror, which is a con, but other than that, you guys, it is absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10 stars. I highly recommend if you're on a budget and you're looking for something that is really good and inexpensive, I would definitely get your hands on this. Now, I'm not sure, again, like I said, if this is limited edition or not. So if it is, you guys better jump on this. This is an absolute freaking steal. This is probably one of the best drugstore palettes that I've tried in a while, especially at this price point. I mean, you guys, that's all there really is to say about this eyeshadow palette. I freaking love it. 10 out of 10 stars. Highly, highly recommend. If you guys ended up liking this video and you guys want to see more videos like this one, please be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all of your support. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.